to the next part of my deconstruction of the Brahms clarinet sonatas series. You are now joining me at the fourth movement, Vivace, of the first Brahms clarinet sonata. Now, there are aspects of the other movements in this last movement, and the main one is that bell-like sound that we encountered a little bit in the first movement, and certainly in the third movement in the middle bit where you're a low tolling bell. Here it's much brighter, it's much gayer, much happier. It's a real celebration, and one of the things I love about this movement is the different articulations, because you do have a little bit of leggero or light staccato in there, a few accents here and there, various dynamics, graziosos, and so forth. I mean, looking especially when you go sort of 142, is that there in the clarinet section is the bell sound. But to me, if the bells in the movements 1 and 3 were slightly funereal, in movement 4 they're joyous. Someone's just gotten married, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and the bells are tolling. But I'll let you make up your own mind, shall I? Let's play the first bars. Okay, so even in these first couple of lines, there's just so much. The first two notes are fairly languid, almost lazy. Because, and it's interesting that he breaks up the melody to the octave below, so when it could be, but no, he goes down the octave. And that second one, the octave down, is just so much cheekier. So you're saying, I'm here! Not quite. So, and really do emphasise that lower note. So let's just hear the first few bars. Okay, now it's essential here that you are dead in time with the piano, because the parts are just so intertwined. So here you've got a grazioso, so, and all of a sudden you've got all this staccato. Where does all this come from? It's in such contrast to the other movements. Now it does say leggero here for the staccato. I like to add a bit of bite and meat to my staccato just to really contrast with the grazioso section. So in the grazioso you want sort of a light floating sound, maybe a little quiet intensity in there somewhere, but then really offset that with a nice punchy light staccato that, I don't know, almost sounds like laughing. Ha 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 ha. So. And in bar 16, 15 and 16, see if you can't taper that off slightly. So, let me just go back to the beginning of... And this is a precursor to the clarinet part. Okay, so I can hear those bells loud and clear, but and I must admit these sections here at bars sort of 21 onwards are quite difficult. But all they are arpeggios. So you've got your F sharp major arpeggio, and then you've got your C sharp. So just practice those slowly to begin with. And then you've got these half staccato slurred minims. So technically when it's staccato minim it's a crotchet, but when you put a slur over it, it's about a three quarter note. So here the bells really peel out for me anyway, and really open up in that forte. And then, so let's just try that with piano again, and be ever so careful with your timings. Okay, so do you notice in the melody line how he takes this I love that. So he takes what was a little sort of motive and expands it.